Hello viewers, welcome to another edition of your Daily Nabo TV. Many thanks to those who have subscribed to our YouTube channel and those who have followed us on our Facebook page. Today we'll be talking about the decoration of the new service ships by President Muhammadu Buhari. It can be recalled that the old service ships resigned from duties after the expiration of their tenure, even though the Senate also sacked them for ineffective services. President Muhammadu Buhari, however, recently decorated new set of service ships to steer the affairs of the security in the nation. President Muhammadu Buhari, after decorating them with their new ranks at a ceremony in the presidential villa, Abuja, charged the military top brass to speed up their actions and free the country from the current state of insecurity. The president said, and I quote, during our 4-hour security meeting on Tuesday, I are taking the responsibility as commander-in-chief for you to go out into the field and secure the country. Speaking further, President Muhammadu Buhari said, and still in quote, you have got a few weeks to do that because by the rainy season, we expect people to develop confidence and go back to the land so that we don't get into trouble by being away from the field and therefore unable to produce enough food for the nation. He told the new service chiefs to see their appointment, clearance, and decoration as a vote of confidence on them. The President Muhammadu Buhari further said, and he quotes, for those of you that have been confirmed by the ceremony, the decoration in front of your spouses is a further confidence loudly expressed on you on behalf of the nation to respond to the insecurity the country is in, and the nation looks up to you for rapid relief. He assured them of his firm support and as they deliver on their responsibilities. President Muhammadu Buhari further said, and I quote, I have accepted responsibility for your actions in the field. It is up to you to identify your competent officers, irrespective of seniority and paper qualification, and deploy them to make sure that we secure this country. Speaking further, President Muhammadu Buhari said the country look up to them to perform, and as the commander-in-chief that he is backing the new service chiefs 100% as he expects them to effectively deploy their officers and men to secure the country. Responding on behalf of the other service chiefs, the Chief of Defense Staff, General Lucky Irabo, assured the president that they will not fail in their responsibilities as the mandate is clear. In his word, Nigeria will have peace again based on the mandate. We will address all issues, working with all other security organizations, the Irabo concluded. Other decorated are Lieutenant General Ibrahim Atahiru as the Chief of Army Staff, Vice Admiral Awa Gambo as Chief of Naval Staff, and Air Marshal Isiaka Amao as Chief of Air Staff. Speaking to correspondents after the ceremony, the CDS affirmed that Nigerians cannot continue to live in fear. Asked what is the next step for the military, the CDS said, and I quote, I am glad you talk about the next big step. Nigerians expect us to bring about peace and security in concert with other security agencies. That we will do. We can't live in fear, and we will ensure that whatever brings fear to Nigerians before now will be a thing of the past, while noting that he would not disclose what he called the Trump card. Going forward, Irabo said he would not give orders to the military that he himself will not obey. In his word, and I quote, I would rather say what we will not do. What we will not do is to give instructions to our subordinates and not do the same. By extension, we will command the troops based on the expectations that we have of them, and they will do it according to the expectations that we have of them too, General Irabos added. He also said strategies are not sacrosanct. Of course, there are dynamics that they need to begin to look at, what needs to be reviewed, and that is precisely what they are doing currently. And he also said they receive various strategies and of course keep up with new ones to be able to meet the demand of the current reality. Also speaking on the expectation for the military to achieve concrete results in the next few weeks, the CDS noted, and I quote, "That is a marching order that President Muhammadu Buhari has given to us, and we will work assiduously to achieve that," adding that no doubt next 100 days is not as important as today. General Irabo said, and I quote, "I believe that as members of the armed forces working in concert with the rest of the security agencies, we will bring Mr. President's expectations to bear in times of our tax. But let me also let you know that the inevitable is that Nigerians will indeed experience peace and security across the land." When asked about the role the Nigerian military played in the recent negotiations that led to the release of the school children from their abductors, General Irabo explained, and I quote, "Peace and security is not just the security of the borders alone. It comes with having to build bridges across various divides." In his word, "We as members of the armed forces will never in any way demand peace and security of our nation in the hands of the terrorists. Rather, it is we that will determine the peace and not for us to live in the hands of the terrorists." The decoration ceremony was witnessed by the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Mr. Boss Mustapha, Defense Minister Major General Bashar Magashi, and the Chief of Staff to the President, Professor Ibrahim Gabari. The